What's a hippie, Mum?
A hippie? They've got greasy hair, they don't work much, and they like to hug trees, that kind of thing. Why?
Amelia says I'm a hippie because of my bandana.
Oh, does she? Well, if she says it again, you come and tell me. I'll talk to her about peace and love, OK?
What are these doing here? They're red hot.
They're for my hair.
Yeah, I know what they're for, but they're burning a hole in the top and trying to charge me phone here.
Sorry, it was the nearest plug.
You can't leave these lying about with kids in the house.
No, it's not Sarah or Jack with burnt fingers, is it?
Don't worry. I haven't missed much. Oh, and try not to burn the house down.
There you go. Massive injection of caffeine always helps to kickstart the day.
Well, some of us have been at it for hours.
Yeah, it must be so much fun getting up at the crack of dawn and shoveling muck all day. I can see why you're drawn to the glamour of it all.
I could do with 5 of these. Didn't sleep much last night.
Oh, aye. Oh, Kane hasn't been kicking off again, has he? It's like he's taking it in turns between us.
No, he's not been kicking off. Just the opposite. Well, we had a bit of a chat and he kind of told me that he was, you know, serious about me.
He actually admitted that he had feelings. Real, human, adult feelings.
Yeah, I nearly killed him, though, but...
Blimey.
Yep.
Wow. Do you think he's had another crack on the head that we don't know about?
Only possible explanation.
Well, I suppose the big question is, do you feel the same?
Well, it's all been a bit of a shock, really. I mean, I thought it was over.
Well, you better make up your mind, love. Because the one thing that Kane hates more than being told no is being lied to.
You helped me draw up the plans, so I don't see why it's coming as a surprise to you. No, I'm not being narky, Megan. I'm fine. Or at least I would be, if you didn't keep checking up on me every 5 minutes. Listen, I gotta go. Yeah, keep the airwaves open.
Take your finger off the emergency button. I'm not here to rob you.
That's a shame. The hounds could have done with a run out.
Don't say I never give you anything.
Apart from a throbbing pain behind the eyes and an overwhelming urge to put my hands around your throat.
That, my friend, is the deal of the century. Wow. Hate to be your actual enemy.
Oh. Right, where do you want me? Scrubbed in and everything. Right, well, if you are at a loose end, these cabbages need washing. Washing cabbages? What's all the good stuff? I'm cooking today, remember? I'm showing me knife skills. Well, all right, just take it a bit steady there, yeah, champ. Oh! Oh, no. What's the finger? Oh, Are you meant to be in charge of phones and paper clips at the surgery today? Well, I was, yeah, but Vanessa and Rona ganged up on me. Said I was getting on the nerves. Hanging round, making the place look untidy. Right. If you really want to help, these cabbages do need washing, OK? Thoroughly. Think fast! And another one! Fair enough. You're the boss. End of the day, I'm being paid to do whatever you tell me.
Well, the email quote obviously wasn't enough, so there you go. It's all there. The costings, the charts with the different coloured pieces of pie there.
You get the felt tips out, did you?
We can keep the overheads way low because we're so close. We can be on tap 24/7.
Yeah. And when there's a problem, I end up in conflict with my best mate's wife. I can do without that kind of complication.
Yeah, he's got enough grief in his own personal life.
This is purely business. Totally separate from any relationships we may or may not have. Look, just read the proposal in full. You are getting a massive piece of pie. I'll meet you in the Woolly later. You can treat me to dinner while we iron out this deal, yeah?
She, always this pushing?
She's dangerous when bored.
Well, she seemed chirping up this morning when she was doing her chores.
I saw her outside chatting away to the pigs. Probably complaining about us too.
Oh, asking for a lift and some spending money. That's all she ever says to me these days.
There you go, love. That's to see the troops right.
Don't worry, she'll come good. They've all got to go through it.
Stop, no. Don't tell me no. I know this. I'm feeling full English breakfast, all the trimmings, 2 toast, pot of tea.
Just a coffee to go, please.
Close.
I've had a word with my Gemma.
All right.
And from her side of things, it sounds like she was going along with her mate.
Yeah, well, like you say, that was from her side of things.
I know she's not perfect, but I know what she's like.
That's 180, thank you. £3 if you fancy a nice bun on the side.
No, just a coffee's fine, thanks. To be fair, it seems like Belle was driving it this time.
What, and Gemma was totally innocent, was she?
I'm not saying that, but if you're looking to pin the blame on someone, you need to look a bit closer to home.
Yeah, well, thanks very much. We've got it under control.
Surprised you're still here.
Eh?
Well, I thought you might be up at the farm with your violin, chucking rose petals everywhere.
Is there anything you two don't see fit to gab about?
Oh, we had a heart-to-heart. She needed someone to talk to. It's not necessarily a sign of weakness.
Do you want something, or are you just here to wind me up?
Oh, then. Come on. I just wanted to say that, well, I was pleased that you found someone worth fighting for.
Do you know, they're probably better off saying nothing and just leaving things as they were.
She knows she's onto a good thing, Kane. She just needs time to get her head round it. She was with John a long time. She's bound to be a bit scared.
Great.
I only wanted to say that I was pleased for you.
What was all that about? Every time I see you two acting like your best mates.
She came up to me.
Did she?
We live in a village. We're bound to bump into each other.
Yeah, and you tell her that you're not interested.
Look, just calm down. I'm not going to invite her around for a party, am I?
Oh, really? Well, you look very cosy to me.
She's my sister.
And I'm your daughter. And I am telling you that I don't want you to speak to her.
I know you're upset, but I can speak to her once.
Right. Well, don't you ever talk to me about loyalty again.
Look, just watch your mouth. I can talk to her when I want.
You think I'm going to sit around and watch you two patch things
You don't have
up?
to sit around and do anything. I'm going up to Glasgow to a car auction. I thought I'd disappear for a few days and do everyone a favour. Come with me if you like. That way you can see I'm speaking to and what I'm up to.
I don't even want to look at you.
Fine. Don't say you weren't invited.
Ah. So you count this as first thing, do you?
Oh, I tried ringing, but you must be a bit too deaf to hear the phone.
10:30.
Eh?
I may be losing my faculties, but I can still run rings around you, my boy.
What's the crack? I take it there is a plan.
Well, I don't know. I suppose you're a bit big for climbing chimneys, aren't you?
Finley phased that out when you was a kid.
And those dinosaur burgers, God, how I miss those. Just a spot of Piccadilly. Oh!
You are so weird.
Well, I suppose we might as well go out on our jollies somewhere. Hmm?
Jollies?
But nothing wrong with adventure. Might even go as far as the Bird Hide. And I might take a little whiskey just to keep the chill off. I may even return your hat to keep that kernel of a brain of yours warm.
Are you trying to blackmail me?
No, I am blackmailing you. So, what's it to be?
I think I've managed to offload him onto Marlon. He's driving me potty.
John never knew what to do with himself when he wasn't working. We went to Magaluf for a week once, and he was climbing the walls after 3 days.
Oh, flopping on a beach doing absolutely nothing sounds like heaven to me. I can't remember the last time I had an hour to myself, let alone a week.
I'll catch up with you later. Okay?
Moira.
You off somewhere?
Well, it looks like it.
Well, I was going to come and find you.
Maybe you got bored of waiting.
Oh, here we go again. Look, I know I didn't handle things well yesterday, but please don't pull the sulky teenager thing. It's not attractive. Is this your knee-jerk reaction to every problem? You just strop off in a mood? When are you back?
Well, why would you be interested? I thought you'd be glad to see the back of me, save any awkward run-ins.
What, like this, you mean?
Exactly.
This is another one of her in her pigtails. Isn't she adorable?
Bernice, I am barely interested in looking at photos of my own kids, let alone anyone else's. Please, just give me a break here. I'm trying to relax.
Was that really necessary? I need her in a good mood.
Well, she can't be that bothered about her kids, else she won't be leaving them all over the place like last night's Snickers, would she? Hiya, you all right?
You know, if you ever want to bore me, not bore, you know what I mean? If you ever want to share your precious memories, then I'm your man. Just not now, obviously, because I'm rushed off my feet. The new promotion is going brilliantly.
Well, don't let me stop you then.
The thing is, though, if you really want your super-duper twofer scheme to be a success, I'm going to need backup.
It's not down to me, the hiring and firing, is
You
it?
can speak to Chaz, though, couldn't you, or Diane? I mean, it is your genius brainwave, after all. If anybody can talk him into it, you can. You can, you can.
He's pig ignorant, that's the problem.
Most of them are. I blame the Y chromosome myself. Hopefully they'll be able to breed it out in future generations.
I mean, you should have seen him. He looked at me like I was something he stepped in.
Oh, don't do anything hasty. Look, have a glass of wine and relax. He knows he's on to a good thing. Important thing is not to lose your cool.
Or I could just sort it out once and for all.
Managed to beat your socks into submission. Put them on a ball wash.
Is this your handiwork?
Well, yeah. No point having a clean house and mucky boots.
Ooh, all right, Cinders, don't overdo it. We have noticed you doing your chores.
It's not like there's anything else to do. Can't talk to my mates, can I?
You're all right, they never go back to work. You're not be too lonely.
I am trying here, Dad.
Oh, very.
I know I did something stupid, but how long are you going to keep punishing me for?
You don't know the meaning of the word. Oh, I think you better have a look at this. Been making all kinds of funny noises.
The battery's low.
We'll have it straight back off you if you don't toe the line.
Thanks, Will. Promise. Love you.
Yeah, I can feel the warmth from here.
Yeah, all right, I'm coming.
Finally. Are you deliberately trying to make a fool out of me? Didn't you hear me knocking?
Yeah, I was on the phone.
Planning your mystery tour?
I'm going to Scotland to work, not that it's any of your business.
Isn't it? Well, it should be if you tell me you love me. Or near enough.
Well, seeing as it upset you so much, let's just pretend I never said it.
You're not serious. You know, we are going round and round in circles here. You don't want a real relationship. All you want is to have someone around to say and do all the right things to bolster your pathetic 13-year-old ego.
You quite finished with hysterics?
Oh, so I'm hysterical now, am I, because I have an opinion?
Well, I'm not the one ranting and carrying on, am I?
Well, if I'm embarrassing you...
Could do with a heater in here. A couple of old sofas.
Maybe a cocktail bar? A roulette wheel? In the meantime, we'll settle for a game of old-school gin rummy. I'll explain as we go along. Now, do you want to put a cap on the top bid, say 10 pence?
I haven't got a penny. I'm totally skint.
Well, you can always owe me. Though I do charge interest. Right, we'll get you up to speed, and then we'll turn this place into a casino. Vegas of the North.
Don't even know why you care about it. It's a total wreck.
We all need our own bolt hole, don't we? And it doesn't change with age.
Do you know what? Not even an apology. Just him going on about me telling him what to do. It's pathetic.
Well, that's just typical of all of them, Debs, to be honest. They just say what they think you want to hear, and they don't mean a word of it. Which is why you've got to sting them before they sting you. Hey, you made it then. I knew you couldn't resist. And you might even get fed, Robs, because Marlon apparently is running some two-for-doofers offer.
Well, we're just there for a drink, actually.
Yep. He almost had to strong-arm me out of the house.
Fine. I mean, who needs to eat when there's money to be made? Oh, back again, are you?
Did you get hold of her?
Yeah, I could barely get her off the phone.
And?
Charlie thinks he's having some sort of breakdown now, apparently. Encouraged by his Brighton mates, no doubt, with their organic veg boxes and their reflexology. Talk about taking man flu to a whole new level.
What
I'm
about
staying down there to nurse him through it. He's really got his hooks into her.
But did you manage to
Yeah, she
just...
said it's fine for you to have a galley slave. But it's coming out of my profit, so they better be cheap.
Don't you worry, the man I've got in mind is as cheap as they come. And an empire was born. Oh, we could invent a new cocktail or something, like a signature drink to celebrate.
Yes. But in the meantime, the extracts are fine, but the fry's pretty gunked up, so can I leave that in your capable hands? Yeah?
You do know that what he really needs is to be back doing what he loves best.
Killing small animals and collecting free paperweights.
It's only a few months until his suspension is lifted. Surely you can part with him until then, eh?
Is that all it is?
Afraid so.
So, come on then. What do you need to know? Ask me anything.
What do I need to do to get a bit of peace and quiet around here?
Look, can you not take a hint?
Excuse me, I'm trying to do business here. Do you want to run off and get a couple of menus?
I'm not your gopher.
Oh, no, I forgot your hers, aren't you? So why don't you run off and play before I get to retract your lead?
Do you want to go somewhere else? I don't know about you, I just don't like the atmosphere in here.
Chill out. Listen, if I needed a bodyguard, I'd pay one.
Fine. I'll leave you to it.
Finally, takes the hint.
Are you trying to get yourself killed?
I know you got a temper, but I was banking on the fact you didn't actually want me dead.
Well, it'd make things a lot easier.
Oh, thanks. Nice. Peace offering. I thought I might keep it round at yours.
Did you know? You know, most men opt for flowers and diamonds for the grand gesture.
I wouldn't insult you with anything so predictable.
I doubt that'll ever be you, will it?
Right, just stick them on the tab, yeah?
So who's going to be settling up? Your Declan.
What do you think?
Wow. I can see where you get it from.
Well, he's a grown man. I'm sure he can handle it.
I'll have a pint, please.
Pint. You're probably used to cutting deals in some boring old golf club, aren't you? Or out shooting dumb animals. But hey, I won't tell anyone if you don't.
You might have noticed I'm about as concerned what people think as you are.
Yes, I had noticed you're pretty shameless. And I have used your antics on more than one occasion.
I'm glad to be of service. Look, I don't really want this. I'm gonna go.
No, you're not. I need you here to remind me that things could always get a lot worse.
Oh, cheers for that. Maybe if I lie on the floor, it'll make it easier to get the boot in.
I didn't mean it like that. I'm just saying that you're not the only one who's having a rough time right now.
No word from Jay.
Yeah, I'm bombarded daily with texts, thanks. But, you know, it's his choice to run off, wasn't it? I didn't go anywhere. So I've decided to channel my energies elsewhere.
His loss is my gain.
Yes, you're right. Got a lot more in common than you realise. Well, we're the injured parties, aren't we? I don't know about you, but I'm looking for some compensation.
I told you you'd get it back if you played the game. I swear they just make up punishments for the kicks. I mean, it's not my fault if they've got nothing better to do with their lives.
Should get one on pay-as-you-go and hide it somewhere as backup. Crack it out in case of emergencies.
Here we go. One Laughing Pig special to take away. Not that this particular pig was having too great a time, but you can't be told, can you? So. That's why I got into this job, really. I'm a people person.
Oh, you're not leaving on my account, are you?
Not flatter yourself.
Oh, hey. Didn't know you were popping in for lunch.
Clearly. Hand it over.
What?
You had no right to take it without permission, showing off in front of all your mates.
I didn't take anything. That's typical of you always thinking the worst of me.
And I'd watch your tone, young lady. You're in enough trouble as it is.
Well, it shows how much you know. Because Dad gave it back to me. He trusts me even if you don't. So I didn't take anything. Dad gave it to me because he thought you'd punish me enough. So maybe next time, you should check your facts before accusing me.
With performances from Justin Timberlake, One Direction and the awesome Emily Sandé, it's going to be a Brits to remember. We're live from the O2 at 8. Next up, Kylie's feeling the pressure and letting everyone know about it. That's Coronation Street, next.